Right, now then. I know and understand that people will not accept what I present about Julian Assange. Okay? I understand that completely. The world and his wife are running after this fella, and always running after this fella, just like they do Parliament, voting for Parliament. Even though they're voting, and they know they're voting, for a bunch of thieves and vagabonds who don't give a damn about them. Who tell them to their faces, we don't give a damn. You want to get out of the EU? Sod off. We'll give you a vote and then we'll say, sod off. We'll tell you who's in charge, says the British child buggering government. And people just go to the polls and they vote. And they say, oh, this party will save us, and this party will say, what the hell is going on? Just because the party speaks what you want to hear, and they know what you want to hear, so therefore they speak it, this fella's the same. And thankfully I've found that I'm not alone in this. There's a good article on richplanet.com about Assange, and I agree. There's an awful lot I don't agree. You can't agree because there's no picking evidence with some of the things that they put on richplanet.net, rather. But that research is excellent. It's evidenced. Just like Derek Bird and the Cumbria shootings. That is amazing. If anybody wants to see an amazing documentary, go to richplanet.net and the Cumbria shootings, Derek Bird. Amazing. And the Jill Dando one. But the Cumbrian one and Assange, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now this Assange, he is an agent of the British government. And what the British government, along with the US government and other governments, have done is put on a play. And Assange is an actor in that play. To disseminate what we know already is truth, and what we suspect is truth. And then this comes the part that he's employed for. Spreading lies. Oh, the government are very subtle. Give the people truth. And what they believe, these conspiracy theories, is the truth. Secret documents given to this man. And then feed in the lies. That's the purpose of him. Feed in the lies. You see, present the truth. It's like a 3-course meal. Okay? Lovely potatoes, lovely meat, lovely veg. And then you come to the pudding. Oh, pigs. What the hell? Oh, I'm feeling ill. Oh, the pudding was poisoned. You've eaten everything that has been good, tasty, nice, well done. Praise to the chef. Come to the pudding. I'm going pig in purple. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bang, you're dead. Dead to the truth. Poison towards the truth. This is what this agent is all about. Now, I've not seen this footage. Not seen this footage. I don't know what to expect from this footage. But I'll ask you to consider two things. Nay, 3 things. Consider this. Sit and consider these 3 things. Mr. Tommy Robinson and others, many others, are attacked by government and media, are prevented as much as they are able to do to prevent the Tommy Robinsons of this world from preaching the truth. The government goes on an all-out attack. They'll drag you to courts, they'll imprison you, they'll ban you from areas. The old 5 Mile Act of the Middle Ages, extended. They'll do everything in their power. Take you off Facebook, take you off YouTube, take you off the media altogether. They'll do everything. But tell me something. And we all accept that the media does this. But you tell me this. Why isn't Assange? All these years. It's not as though he started yesterday. All these years. Why hasn't he been prevented? They could prevent him. You know, in Sri Lanka, as it used to be called, they've stopped all the media sources from getting out to the world. After the so-called bombings of hotels and churches. Why? If they can do it to that country, an entire country, one single person, they can take off the internet, they can take him off every forum. Huh? Why haven't they? Consider that. Secondly, why is it that the media has nothing of any contention against this man? Oh, they say, oh, well, he's imperiling the US, he's imperiling this. That's all they're saying. That's all words. But you tell me this. They're not taking him down. They're not cutting him down. They're not saying he's a fake or anything like they do to the Robinsons of this world, okay? They're not attacking this man as they do the truth speakers, okay? Speakers of truth, who are called conspiracy theorists. This man isn't called a conspiracy theorist by the media. Thirdly, and most pointedly, I have seen a video on Assange, alright, by the media recently, making people feel sorry for Assange, how he's been living. I saw about 30 seconds of it. Now, what is the media doing? Presenting the enemy of state, the enemy of the media, the enemy of everybody, except those of us that believe the truth. Why are they pandering and try getting sympathy for Assange? Why? Why is the media doing this? I'll tell you what, if it were Tommy Robinson, by the frigging cringe, they'd lay into him. If it was Tommy Robinson or anybody else in that matter, Richard Green or etc., they'd run into him. They'd just absolutely rip him to pieces. But not Assange. What does that tell you again? It's all witnessing that this fella is fake. He's an agent of the British establishment to sow error and to sow what the establishment wants the people to believe, and this is the way to do it. There are many avenues that the British government and other governments that are corrupt, not all governments are corrupt, but the British government stinks to high heaven, is corrupt to high heaven. There are many channels, many people, many ways that it gets and tries to get across its false narrative, false message, false teachings. And this is one of them. It caters for a certain portion of society, and the government knows it, so therefore they provide it. Right, I'll tell you what, we'll cut it at that, and we'll come to part 2 and let's see what this fella has to say.